A demon comes into the home.
When a demon comes into the home,
is to basically.
It's the new wave of
so when you
Good
have a
Housekeeping
demon that
magazine.
comes into your home,
I said, okay.
You make a YouTube video with all like the graphic motions. Top 5 things to do when a demon comes into your home.
yeah.
Welcome back, magical friends. I am your friendly neighborhood psychic medium, Riz the Wiz, and I'm here with my lovely better half.
I am Lady O, and I'm an intuitive empath, and together we are the Psychic Couple Reacts.
We have been reacting to paranormal videos, paranormal shows that we love, enjoy, are intrigued by, and are offering our close to 20 years experience in the paranormal and psychic field. If you guys check out my videos or my socials, Psychic Riz the Wiz, and our websites, you'll see all the experience we have of going all over the world with our company, Sacred Earth Retreats, where we are doing spiritual work, shamanic work, and going to sacred sites. And we've encountered so much in the metaphysical and paranormal world, which is, as we like to say, the world, because the paranormal is just the normal and the supernatural is
the natural.
Okay.
We also have Psychic Sundays Live, where Riz does psychic mediumship live online. You can come in and chat.
That's
ask
right.
your question.
Where are you going to get that?
For 2 hours,
right.
You get a free psychic medium. And, well, sometimes people give us super chats, but either way, it's like you just ask your question. So we've been having a lot of fun doing that. We're like at episode 15 or 16.
Yeah, that's Sunday nights.
We've been having a blast.
7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, because we are in Los Angeles.
Check it out, because during Halloween, we went crazy.
We wore our costumes. I was dressed up as Count Chocula, which is like, if you guys will get to know me, you'll get to know that I put a new definition to the term serial killer, because I kill that cereal.
Do you think we're ever going to do costumes for this show? Like, maybe
do you want us to?
We can be like, you can dress up as Sherlock Holmes, and I can be like,
what? How you telling me that?
Like,
I love that idea,
because we love dressing up.
You can be Watson. Why can't she be female?
We can do something, right?
Okay, let's do it.
Or Harry Potter.
So this is called Paranormal Survivor. We're going to help give our insights. So I would say, if you want to, these paranormal shows ever scare you, we're the perfect people to watch this with.
Definitely.
We'll take care of you.
Also, we have not seen this episode yet. So we're kind of excited about what is going to happen. We're kind of jumping right in, and we are going to be going through it with you. So in the previous one, some of them we had watched prior, but in this one, the last few episodes, we have just been
watching it the first time with you guys. So let's turn the lights down low, get your blanket, your sage, your crystal, and cozy up.
Okay, here we go.
Many people's dream homes are often older properties, full of charm and character. But these historic houses have also been known to host some very unwelcome guests.
Historic houses are notorious for that.
We have historic houses in LA at that.
Oh, yeah.
We've been there so many times. It's like a row of Victorian homes, and it's really haunted.
Paranormal Survivor, Story 1, Wayne's Haunted B&B, Take 1.
I've been wanting to do a haunted Airbnb.
It's true.
I know it exists. It has to.
Look at his face. He's dropping in. He
knows.
I love that these are the real experiencers.
Home, a Gothic style home.
Yes.
The house was amazing, and it called to me. I definitely wanted to have it. In order for me to get the house I wanted, I had to buy the bed and breakfast along with it.
Okay. Could be a great business.
I walked into that house feeling up, and it was a beautiful day. As I walked through, the feeling that came over me was one of sadness.
Empathic.
Wayne brushed off the feeling, but it wasn't long until other strange things started to happen.
Faulty electricity.
Usually that's the first thing.
Probably the second or third week living there, I had just gone to bed. The lights, they'd flicker. And then I heard footsteps.
Okay, now.
There's nobody in the house.
Seems like it.
Doesn't it?
And then the footsteps come down the stairs, down the hallway into the kitchen.
That's
Now,
like
at the
a person.
time, I just chalked it up
just
to
in there.
it's an old home. It creaks, it moves, it's got old windows. Maybe I imagined it.
It has footsteps, normal
Yeah.
stuff.
You know, people
But
walking
then I
around.
hear
Yeah.
the kitchen door open up.
So someone's in the house, grab your bat.
Right. That's how we do in the Bronx. 'Cause that's our paranormal investigator number one, first tool of the trade. Dream home nightmares.
Oh, yeah. It's exactly how.
Homeowner
this is
Wayne
it.
Mallows was plagued by mysterious footsteps in his historic bed and breakfast.
Wayne looks a little goth, like he sings in a death metal band a little bit. It might be
Yeah.
a little bit, we
And
should
I hear
reveal
the
that.
kitchen door open up.
Aren't they all wizards at the end of
Of
the day?
course.
But I went into the kitchen and there was no one there. I was in disbelief that there was no one there.
You have to imagine that, guys. In
Yeah.
your house, you hear footsteps,
Because
you're
you're sure,
alone.
you're certain.
But the
course.
footsteps
Yeah.
were just the beginning of Wayne's torment.
There's a number of things that occur on a fairly regular basis. The one bedroom at the front, I don't ever have that light on. I look and the light in the bedroom is on.
Oh, come on.
Don't like that.
And it went out. Like, while I'm looking at it,
Oh, it went out. Okay.
it went out.
Remember, spirits
So
affect
it's
the electrical activity
communicating
in a
through-
home because they're a frequency. They sometimes disrupt just by their energetic field.
Okay, I saw that go out. So you think,
Out. Is he
there's somebody in
Canadian?
my house.
Seems like it.
It's pretty freaky. It's mind-blowing.
Oh, I think it said Pennsylvania, honestly, in the beginning.
Despite the troubling activity, the B&B was busy. Wayne hired his old friend Robert to be live-in manager.
I had a good friend of mine,
So
Robert,
like a
wizards-
band.
and I
Yeah, it
said
is a
to him,
band.
how would you like room and board for labor? He was thrilled.
It is like the wizards.
there. We'll talk later. Thanks, man.
Wizards unite.
Yep.
He said, grab any room you want.
They got a guy that looks
So
just like
I
him.
went up the stairs.
Yeah.
Pick any room you want. I'm not going to tell you which one has the flickering
There was
lights
Yeah.
and
one
the
room right
paranormal.
at the front of the stairs. I took that room.
Robert tried to settle into his new home. But he did not get a warm welcome.
My first night, I was laying in bed. I felt somebody poking me in the shoulder. Woke me up.
Curious spirit, who are you?
And I
Why are
looked
you
around
here?
and nobody
Right.
was there.
Like, who's this new guy?
Yep.
What about if it's a child spirit?
Gradually,
Could be.
the poking
Playful.
became more forceful.
When it happened the third night, and then the fifth night, it was
No.
no more being poked in the shoulder. It was like being pushed.
Question for you.
Yep.
What if that was me and I just turned the lights on and slept with the lights on? What happens? Is it still going to do that?
Yes, it will still do that. There is, well,
It's not as much though, right?
it's not as much. I've noticed that paranormal activity, and I really, now that I think about it over all these years, it does happen more in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
And that could be because the energy, when you turn the lights off,
Right.
your energy comes down, right? It becomes a
Mm-hmm.
more quiet energy in the room as soon as you turn lights off in a room.
Yeah.
Try doing it at a party. The energy is going to go down.
Have its own frequency and vibration, right?
Yes, and they are, you may also see spirits, orbs certainly you'll see,
Mm-hmm.
that are reflecting a kind of light that is beyond the spectrum of what you can
Right,
see.
right,
Okay.
right.
But let's,
Yeah. Okay.
Night after night, Robert was terrorized in his sleep.
Negative entities will often attack.
we don't know if it's
Wayne
negative.
took the ovulus
yet.
and decided to walk around with
Could
it.
be curious, wants to know what you're doing here. It could be confused, still attached to the space, thinking it's theirs.
As I start going up the stairs, the first word that comes up on the box was the word demon.
All of a sudden, I hear the word
I'm not
demon come
I'm not
through.
sold on those boxes.
Yeah.
And it goes.
Remember those little
Demon.
8 balls that we would shake
Demon.
when we were kids to
Demon.
get an answer?
Demon.
Reminds me of that.
That was a bit of a red flag, but I didn't really sense anything like that
She's
in the
rock and roll
house.
too.
Who's she?
It could just be in the memory from a last investigation.
Oh. Yes.
And I go to Michelle, I'm like, what is this? And she said, it's probably nothing because I would sense if there was one here.
Oh, so
we
he
were
got
on
it.
a pretty
I
rough case
fast-forwarded a little too
recently,
fast.
And
So there's
it
a
might just be
medium that
in the
came in.
memory of the ovulus. So don't worry about it too much.
So that just put a thought into his head.
Yeah.
Reassured nothing demonic was in the house, Wayne tried to get back to normality. But things would only get worse.
I like the
That
Native
night,
American
I went to
drums.
bed. I woke up suddenly. Oh my God, it was like I had like a ton weight on my chest. Couldn't catch my breath.
It's terrifying.
It's like choking you. It's like your eyes are like starting to bulge and you're like,
Oh, he had it bad.
Often when
Okay,
people are
so-
under attack,
So it's hard to fast forward on this one because this is so long. You see how it's just hard
Sure.
to go into the fragments.
Bear with us, guys.
I wasn't right until sun came up.
Okay.
Hello?
And Michelle called me back and said, what's going on? I'm just like, it's tough, you know?
I had the most terrible night last night. There was something on my chest.
I don't talk about it a whole lot, to be honest with you, because like it's just,
I was very concerned. When a demon comes into the home, the
When a
objective
demon comes
is,
into the home,
is to basically...
It's the new wave of
so when you
Good
have a
Housekeeping
demon that
magazine.
comes into your home,
I said, okay.
You make a YouTube video with all like the graphic motions. Top 5 things to do when a demon comes into your home.
yeah.
While I was going through the cleansing,
Someone
I
will prob-
felt
Well,
an
Someone
this is
probably
good that
has
she's
done it.
cleansing.
heavy presence, a negative presence.
A rival band that died in
Something's
that
definitely
house.
here.
Bless this house.
suddenly, a dark entity appeared.
Oh, brother, man.
This is not something that belongs in this house, and we had to push it out.
Did you do that? Demon
Oh, you're just...
gave it that
Yeah.
power and that name.
All of a sudden, the house just felt different.
With Michelle's help, Wayne developed a theory about where the demon had come from.
Niagara Falls is very old. It's a hot spot. There's the War of 1812.
See, they are
violent
by Canada.
altercation, Brutal battles all through that area.
Right.
You know,
The
so
battles, we've
this
talked about that.
Rowley thing
Yeah.
is an oldie. It's been around for a while. Probably has a lot to do with the property and the area more than it ever has to
You
do
see
with
how
the
empathic
house.
he sounds?
He is, you know, just by the
Though
tone of his
cleansing
voice, he's a
appeared to have
sensitive
worked,
guy, you
Yeah.
know?
Michelle had a warning for Wayne about the demon.
There is never a guarantee when you're doing a cleansing. The longer they're there, the more they're rooted. They do tend
I
to
agree.
resurface, and this is something that we will watch for.
I agree.
I think an experience like this changes you no matter what you believe. I was shown unequivocally that the dark exists,
So now what are you going to do?
and it's big, and it's strong, and it's
And
mean.
are you going to hide under the bed? Or what are you going to do?
It's out there.
Oh,
You're foolish to think
he
that
didn't
it's
clear
not.
it.
Oh, he's still holding on
He's
to it
still in
that
it,
much
so
in
he's
this
going to
moment?
attract more of the same.
No, you
people.
can. Okay, let's pause it there.
Yeah.
See how he's so upset. There's one thing to relive a memory and be upset about it, but you guys watch that. He's like actually still living in it. He's not reliving
You
it.
have to
He's
do
carrying
something
this with
about
him.
that.
Yeah.
You can't just walk around in fear like that. You have to find a shaman. You have to go
Work with a
cleanse.
shaman. Do some work on yourself.
Journey,
Yes.
like-
Do some plant medicine journeys with someone that you respect and is able to help you to fortify and strengthen your own connection to,
Why do
to
people
the energy
feel
that
like,
you are.
oh, well, that's it. I guess I'm just going to be scared for the rest of my life. Well, I guess
There's dark
nothing to
energies
do.
out there, and just
I
that.
guess that's it. It's really powerful. It's going to take me over. I guess I'll just go about my daily life.
Right, and this is
Instead of thinking about like, well, let's solve this. Who can help me?
right. And is there a knowledge base that you can acquire that is more than just putting out fires?
Right.
Oh, there's a fire? Here's how you put it out. How about
Right.
we understand the cause of the fire?
Root of the problem.
The thing is that once we start getting into that space, as shamans, rather than we are paranormal cleansers, being a medium and an empath, but we are also shamans. And what we have learned over 20 years is that once you get to the root of what is creating this reality in the form of a paranormal experience, is that there are emotional reasons, there are deep spiritual, philosophical reasons. We are not saying it's not real.
Right.
What we're saying is that there's a much bigger, detailed picture if you want to no longer have these experiences.
And what about his personal journey of life, his journey of the soul? He could be somebody who, this is an opening, a doorway for him to be a healer, for him to be an excellent medium, for him to be somebody who, this could have helped him go deeper into his resources. He could become a musician. He could become a creative artist. There could be so many things that is activating him. You don't stop at the first rung of the ladder, which is fear.
Well, look at how many
people. That's just to get your attention.
Look how many people take this philosophy that we have experiences that trouble us, that launch us into being part of the cure for something. For example, take the kid who is overweight and was bullied and ends up becoming either a personal trainer or a motivational speaker.
Exactly.
So the same principle,
exactly.
right? And you guys can tell, listen to his voice. He's probably an artist. There's a sympathetic, emotional quality to him.
We want him to keep going.
Of course,
don't stop there, bro.
He
That's
would make
not
a great.
Where you stop.
If he kept going,
yes,
I see the spark of a shaman.
God.
I see the spark of a healer.
Right? We would take him under our wing in a second.
Call us, brother, if you still need some help. This was awesome, guys.
We loved this one.
I'm glad that these cleansing worked and you
Short
guys are joining
and sweet
us. Yeah.
and to the point. Hope you guys are getting some info off of these reaction videos that we're doing. Please let us know how you think about the video, and like and subscribe and share with your friends, and we'll definitely be back for more.
And follow us on the Meta Mystic Podcast on Instagram, and follow us too. We'd love to keep in touch with you guys. So just keep it magical.
See you later.